well, hi guys, Neil Waterhouse, just on the way back from a mastermind meeting in the US. And for me, these mastermind meetings take me normally a couple of days to get home, because by the time you stick on like a 5.5 hour flight back from, in this case, Orlando to LA, then 15 hours from LA to Sydney, then often overnight it. Then I normally get you the plane or a train, which in this case I got a train because I couldn't get a plane, and that's another 5.5 hours. So plus overnight in Sydney. So the time I use for these to get home is I reflect back and go through all my notes and try and always keep up to date with what's the latest and greatest of the techniques of what we should implement. Obviously, the 80-20 rule, or often the cases, it's a 90-10 rule. But the ironic thing is, after I've been crunching numbers now for it seems like the last couple of days, and the big thing is, takeaway is that 90% of it comes down to a mind game, and only 10% of it is tactics. So I spend a lot of time talking to people, looking at how they got started, why they got started, trying to always work out why some people have got success, other people don't, why other people are more successful. And a lot of people think it comes down to skill sets, but the reality, it's not. It comes down to reason for starting, because it takes action. And why do people take action? Why don't some people don't? There's a saying that procrastination and profit are the opposite things. So procrastination kills profit. But the reality is action. We have all the stuff of how to do it, but why do some people take more action? And a lot of people come from a source of desperation when they start, and that can be, being desperate is what takes a lot of people to get going. Then later on, we move into inspiration, and these, once you get to the stage where you're paying your bills and all your mortgage and whatever you got is being covered, then you can get to this sense of comfort, and comfort can be a killer, because if you're too comfortable, then you tend to do nothing, and a business that's not growing is dying. So we then need to move iron game into some other reason to keep going. And for me, it's inspiration. So I really enjoy crunching the numbers. I love doing split tests all the time and working out and trying to beat what we call our control. So our control is whatever's winning, we try to beat it. We just beat it, and I really do enjoy that. And I also really enjoy seeing other people's businesses grow. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy. I really don't like seeing people wasting time doing strategies that don't work. Recently I was at my sister's funeral, and she passed away at just the very young age of 55. And there's so many things that she's missed out on in life, and the thought that we're all on this planet for such a short amount of time. Every single day that we get, we really have to really enjoy that day. Do even little simple things like pouring a glass of water into a cup. Like my sister can never do that, and the things like that, and hearing a bird in a tree, a leaf on a tree, seeing all that stuff, that stuff can go in a flash. So it's really, really important that if we want to make money to give us a better lifestyle, whether we want to save ourselves or we want to save the planet or whatever, it's so important that every minute we spend, we are getting the most value for that minute. So whatever strategy, we want to make sure we're doing the right strategy. So for me, that inspiration is what drives me, as well as crunching the numbers. So a lot of people though tend to think that I need more knowledge, and it's I know one guy who's a multi-million. He's got several multi-million-dollar businesses. He's less than under 30 years of age. He's never read a book in his life. Never read one book his entire life. So a lot of people get bogged down thinking, if I just had more knowledge. No, it's not more knowledge. It's more action. And then it comes down to the mind game of why we take more action. So, I always finish my videos off by saying, list more, sell more. And that's what it comes down to: listing more, selling more, and you list more and you optimize more listings. So today, just really wanted to just go through this thing about it's the 90-10. It's 10% tactics, it's 90% mental game. But most people are always looking for that 10%, the one thing that's going to completely pay off their mortgage by this new one shiny object. And it's not that. 90% of it is mental game, and then 10% of it's tactics. That's for the week. Please scroll down, leave me a comment below. Until next week, list more, sell more. This is Neil Waterhouse.